We're living in a crazy fast tech world where the line between us humans and artificial intelligence gets murkier by the minute. Picture this: your alarm clock doesn't just buzz you awake, it also tweaks your day's plans for you by looking at the latest traffic jams and weather mess. Or imagine your coffee maker not only whipping up your favorite brew, but also giving you some grief about your late nights. And it doesn't just stop at coffee. Your fridge might start giving you some side-eye about your unhealthy snack choices. This future, where our gadgets are pretty much running the show, doesn't seem that far-fetched anymore. In fact, big brain thinkers like Ray Kurzweil have predicted that by 2029, AI will surpass human intelligence and master the Turing test. And soon after that, AI will reach Singularity, the event where AI will either become self-aware or so powerful that it will evolve beyond our control. But should we look forward to Singularity, or should we start preparing for Terminators and the war against the machines? We'll be answering those questions and more, and stay tuned to the end of this video when I reveal what might be the most important concern regarding Singularity. And no, it's not AI dropping bombs on us. So let's go! The Singularity isn't just some geeky sci-fi dream anymore. It's starting to look like it might actually happen. It's becoming easier to picture a future where artificial intelligence isn't just smart, it's smarter than us. Take IBM's Watson, for example. It defeated two of Jeopardy's foremost all-time champions, and that was back in 2011. While a computer winning a game show sounds cool, what if robots decided who to save in a battle? Or what if they ran an entire war or country without any human say-so? And that's where the excitement of what's possible starts to bump into some pretty serious what-ifs. And that's where technological singularity comes in. What if we hit a point where we humans end up being the sidekicks in our own story because AI advancement has become uncontrollable? Think about waking up one day to find your phone deciding for you that you needed to finally learn calculus for your own good. Or your self-driving car taking off on a detour because it decided that you needed an adventure. Sure, it's a bit funny to think about now, but the worry isn't just about being outsmarted by machines. It's about what happens if AI decides that we humans are more trouble than we're worth. Even Stephen Hawking threw up a red flag, suggesting AI might be the worst event in the history of our civilization. But as we edge closer to Singularity becoming a reality and wonder what it would mean if machines start calling all the shots, it's not all doom and gloom just yet. In fact, there's already been a great bright side to AI development. AI is ready to shake things up across the board, from getting really good at predicting weather patterns, to assisting in better understanding climate change, to revolutionizing how we learn about and even detect diseases. But it doesn't just stop there. AI is also making learning super personalized, which could totally transform education. AI is already making learning much more effective and fun, promising a future where education is something everyone can enjoy and benefit from, no matter where they are. AI is reshaping how we do business, how we market, and how we create content. And let's not forget about the everyday perks of AI. It's already making life easier, from finding the quickest route on Google Maps to keeping our online world safe from hackers. And plus, the thought of having an AI assistant to sort out your schedule, do your taxes, or even guess how you're feeling from your music playlist, that's pretty cool, right? And what's really exciting is thinking about AI's potential to unlock the mysteries of the universe or solve some of humanity's biggest puzzles. Ray Kurzweil and other tech prophets see the Singularity as a chance to go beyond our human limits. Can you imagine uploading your mind to the cloud and living digitally forever? Retirement just got a whole new look. Despite the scary stuff, the positives of AI are hard to ignore. From breakthroughs in understanding diseases with Google's DeepMind to making education more accessible with platforms like Duolingo, AI is proving to be a force for good. Now, there are some challenges ahead despite the cool gadgets and smarter tech. We're hitting some real bumps in the road, especially when it comes to jobs and privacy. The big deal here is how automation, thanks to AI, is shaking up the job market. Businesses like Amazon are already plowing more resources into developing artificial intelligence while cutting several hundreds of jobs in other areas. And they aren't alone. According to Fortune magazine, over 4,000 workers in various companies have lost their jobs to AI in the last 9 months. Are we heading toward a future where robots continue to take over jobs, leaving people out of work wondering what's next? Will the reality of AI systems taking over jobs increase the gap between the rich and the poor? Or will we figure out how to move forward with AI by developing plans for retraining and education that fit into this new AI-driven world? Then there's a whole privacy mess. Our lives have a bigger digital footprint than ever, and that's a goldmine for anyone looking to sneak a peek at our data. Remember the whole Cambridge Analytica scandal, where millions of Facebook users' personal data was collected without their consent? That was a wake-up call about how easy it is for our personal info to get grabbed and used in ways we never okayed. And with AI seemingly dipping its digital fingers into everything, the idea of being watched all the time isn't that far-fetched. It seems there's always a trade-off between convenience and keeping our personal lives, well, personal. Maybe even more troubling, what happens when AI reaches singularity and starts making its own decisions? Think about algorithms that show bias against certain groups without their creators even realizing it. For example, Amazon had to scrap an AI recruitment tool because it showed bias against women. The algorithm was trained on resumes submitted to the company over a 10-year period, most of which came from men, reflecting the male dominance in the tech industry. And as a consequence, the system taught itself that male candidates were preferable, penalizing resumes that included the words women's, as in women's chess club captain. And what if AI makes the wrong decision? Who's to blame if something goes wrong? For example, how will a smart, self-driving car make decisions in life-threatening situations? If an accident is unavoidable, will the AI prioritize the safety of its passengers or pedestrians? And what if a smart, self-driving car is hacked? And when a car driven by AI does get into an accident, where does the ethical and legal liability lie? And let's not forget about AI and war. The integration of AI in warfare raises profound concerns, notably the escalation of conflict and the potential for accidental engagements. AI-driven weapons, capable of making decisions without human intervention, could select and engage targets faster than humans can comprehend, and this could possibly lead to unintended casualties or escalations. And there's also the risk of those wartime systems being hacked or malfunctioning, causing unpredictable damage. And again, a lack of accountability in AI decisions complicates ethical and legal frameworks, making it tough to attribute responsibility for wrongful acts. And just like the nuclear arms race, the prospect of an AI arms race among nations further amplifies the risk of global instability, as countries might prioritize military AI advancements over diplomatic resolutions. So, to fear or not to fear AI? That is the question. The idea of singularity feels like a tug of war between dreamers and doomsayers. On one end, you've got folks like Ray Kurzweil, excited about a future where AI supercharges our lives, making the impossible routine. And on the other end, great minds like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking are hitting the brakes, pointing out the scary thoughts of AI going rogue and what that could mean for us mere mortals. Split views on the singularity aren't just simple yes or no questions. They open up a can of worms about ethics, choices, and how we navigate a path where AI might hold the wheel. How do we make sure AI's power is used for good without stepping over the line? And really, how do we keep our humanity in check when we're buddying up with machines? Getting some ground rules in place is key. And in fact, many people in governments are starting to develop ethical guidelines and principles to ensure AI systems are designed safely. The Future of Life Institute has created the Silmar AI Principles, which include guidelines regarding the safety, transparency, and privacy of AI, not to mention ensuring the focus of AI development should be for common good. These principles attempt to sketch out a game plan for a future where tech grows with us and not over us. It's all about making sure that as we build smarter machines, we're not sidelining what matters to us as people. But one thing's clear, figuring out the ethical maze and setting up some global guidelines for AI's growth is non-negotiable. By weaving human values into the fabric of AI development, we can aim for a future that's not just smarter, but more humane, where technology lifts us up without letting the essential bits of what makes us human slip through the cracks. And that's the real kicker, and what we as a human race should really be most concerned about. Sure, we can worry about AI taking over militaries and starting a nuclear war to end humanity, but as AI gets smarter, what we really should think about is what it means to be human in the first place. The whole merging with machines thing might sound like a sci-fi adventure, promising us a shot at living forever in the cloud. Yet, it's worth asking, what do we lose in the process? Are we trading in the essence of being human for a shot at immortality? And how do we make sure that we don't lose our human spark in a world run by algorithms? So as we sidle up to the singularity, it feels like we're standing at the edge of a massive, uncharted jungle. It's this wild mix of crazy cool opportunities and some pretty hefty challenges. The game plan? Dive into the awesome side of AI while keeping our eyes peeled for any traps along the way. As we dive into this journey, let's keep our minds open and stay a bit on guard. The singularity might be closer than we think, but it's not the finale. It's the kickoff of a new adventure in the human story. The singularity is more than a tech milestone. It's a golden opportunity to supercharge what it means to be human in the company of intelligent machines. By welcoming AI's transformative promise while staying sharp about the risks, we're aiming for a future where tech doesn't just amplify our abilities, but also enriches our lives. With some clever thinking and a dash of luck, we might even land in a world that's not just smarter, but also kinder. So there you have it. The singularity is coming, and are you ready for it? What do you think about the singularity? Are you fearful? Excited? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to click on this next video for more insights into the world of technology, where the future is being reshaped one AI tool at a time.